Sapelo Island.
Do you like it here?
Yes, I like it here. So fun here.
From Jackson, Mississippi to Ghana, West Africa to Sapelo Island, a common thread is air pollution, water quality issues, and systems that are able to create non-GMO, pesticide-free, healthy crops. So at Sapelo Island with Project Imani, we are faithfully striving for sustainability solutions in Hog Hammock. And we are faithfully working to make sure that the Gullah Geechee culture is preserved. So when we say that we are global leaders, we are real world changers. We are looking at those issues of oppressed people from a perspective of STEM and changing the world. Follow us on our journey as we are committed to bringing about change and addressing environmental issues using the power of STEM.
Tell my friends that I'm coming to. I'm going to carry me home. Sweet glow, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sweet glow, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
But I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys this morning about how we use science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to make real world changes. So you guys are building like an innovative way to grow things, all right? So the water actually runs through there and y'all have to connect the pieces, all right? So that's what y'all are working with now.
The brownie goes in, remember, brownie goes into the pod, pod goes into the holes. They're in the roots are in direct contact with the water that's flowing through.
All right, our water quality scientists are here. Then we have our engineers here. And then we have our hydroponic farmers here. And they're going to share out and present. So give your peers a round of applause. All right.
Imhotep is a good high school, and also it really focuses on our earth and how to clean the earth, and also to focus on clean water and make them clean and usable to drink.
My daddy left us this land when he passed the land over to the 12. It has no debt. We owe nothing on it. But now, generation 4, we cleaned up the land and got it a little bit more organized. Now our Gen 5, which is my children and my brothers and sisters' children, they're trying to take it to a new level, which is going to include STEM.
Yes, sir.
So like knowing our people's history and stuff like that, especially with picking cotton,
Right.
how does it make you feel like when you like own a farm like this one?
It made me feel good because I look back to realize what we went through and where we're at now. where we used to be the one out here picking the cotton for free. Now we own the field and we paying somebody to pick it. So that's what I love about it. I'm on the National Cotton Board, and there's only 2 minority people on there, with 2 black.
He enlightened me that maybe I should look at it from a different perspective. Maybe I should look at it as we're retaking back something that was done to us. You know what I'm saying? This was our land, but the crops that were grown, we had to pick for other people. But now we can pick it for ourselves, use it for the things that we need in our Black and brown community. But holding it, seeing what my ancestors had to go through, it's very emotional kind of.
I'm right here feeling my ancestors. That's all. Like, to come out here and really see like what they was going through. Like, I kind of feel what they was going through, even though I didn't experience it myself. Like, it's just a great experience for me.
All right, everybody take 2 steps forward. All right, 2 steps forward, step forward. Everybody just keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
So yesterday I was on HK Farms, and I was very proud to see like a Black-owned farm, and I learned a lot.
The experience that I had at the farm was actually an amazing experience to learn the background about cows, about the cotton growing, just about our culture.
Hydrotech farm, we use the pods, the brownie pods, but in here it's actual soil, real life soil that we use, or that they use to grow it. Can I taste it?
Gonna trouble the water, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
We're looking at collecting data from air quality to water quality to prove a strong evidence case that moving in and rezoning Sapelo Island would wipe out the Gullah Geechee culture.
When we first got to Darien, it was a 99. Then when we got further into the city where the African Americans stay, you have 65, 62. Then it decreased, 59, 58. Then you got 57, then it went straight down to a 0. Now it's at 34, and it went right back down to a 0.
Imagine having to not be able to grow crops. Imagine your crops being damaged. Imagine in Philadelphia, or just all over the world, you have to burn your trash. The microplastics that they burn goes into the soil.
We want to go to Sapelo Island with a hydroponic system so that they could sustain this culture. It being so important to them, and since it's important to them and we look the same, it's important to us. We believe that everybody should have a right to clean water, to clean food, and just have sustainable solutions to their problems.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna test the water that we got from over there to see what contaminants it has in it. If it doesn't have any heavy metals, then we'll be able to put it through a hydroponic system.
We pour libation to the source of life, Ashe.
Ashe.
Our ancestors, Ashe.
Ashe.
Architects, Ashe.
Ashe.
Teachers, Ashe.
Ashe.
Healers, Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation to our science.
So today we will be addressing environmental injustice and climate change. We brought a hydroponic system for Sapelo Island to help them with their agriculture because their coastal flooding is ruining their crops.
Take the sea tour of Colorado.
This is our newest member right here. This is Ziva, Kimberly, and Susanna. And we live on the island, Sapelo Island, with my husband, her dad. She's the first baby born on the island in a very, very long time. She's 3 months and 3 years old, and we are interested in science and math and all of the good stuff. We're here to make a difference and learn.
Climate change is a threat to humanity that transcends past all national borders. However, studies have shown that those most affected by climate change are underserved Black and Brown communities.
They made an impact. They made an impact in terms of sustainability. They made an impact in terms of the people on Sapelo Island really engaging them holistically and in earnest.
Being a teacher, I've been fortunate enough to be able to impact the lives of students, but it's a completely different feeling when a student goes from student to teacher. So now they are out here making an impact on the world. They are teaching schools and teaching communities about sustainable living, climate change, and STEM-like solutions. And it's just been a beautiful experience so far.
Back in the days, when we say fun, we didn't know we was poor. All we knew we was having fun. And the kids now, they don't understand that. And that's what they need to be out here into the wilderness. They see the trees and just learn the history of being out here in the environment and stuff like that. This is Sapelo. It's a peaceful place, and everybody needs to come to it at least one time out of their lifetime.
You feel a presence of belonging even though you don't live here. So that's why I come, because I'm really pulled to this type of environment by the ancestors.
So what the students are learning now in the classroom, they are applying directly in the farm, the hydrotech farm that we work at, where they see that impact of sustainable agriculture that I teach about, as well as when they come on these trips, they see even more connections. So there's a lot of connections that are able to be made where what they're seeing in the classroom, what they're doing in the actual farm, and what they're doing out in the world.
You gotta be able to know if your water is drinkable or not. And then, if it's not drinkable, you gotta know how to purify it.
I think Imhotep is a good high school with what they're doing. They help people in Uganda and then people in Jackson, Mississippi.
They now have actually clean water to drink, and they spent most of the time, instead of sleeping, they help them by making water filters. So I thought that was very nice.
So the items that you enjoyed here today, on behalf of Imhotep Institute Charter High School, we are donating them to your school. Thank you so much.
With only 9% of African Americans in the STEM career field, who will be our voices? Who will be our advocates for change to address water insecurity, food insecurity, and air quality? We have the answer here at Imhotep. We are cultivating a group of young leaders that are catalysts and ready for change.
And they're trying to wipe out Sapelo Island, and they're suffering from the same things that we have in Philadelphia. So we brought this system over because we want to come together as a unit, as a unity. As we say at Imhotep, we call it umoja, which means unity. We want to come together and make things better because they're trying to wipe us out. They want to clean us from the history of the world. So we are trying our best, and we're coming together so we all can become a unit and make them know we're here and we're staying here, and we're going to fight for our power and fight for what we own. So So just to let everyone know, because I know you all got cell phones and I'm sure you all have social media. So the STEM Ambassador page name is IICHS_STEM Ambassadors. I'll say that again.
Too many times do we see people who look like us with the same skin complexion living in the same environments, losing their homes to social injustice. Because it's bigger than water pollution, it's about social injustice. Bigger than air quality, it's about helping our people when they get the shortest end of the stick.
Our young people are realizing their connection to the earth, the planet, and our responsibility for it. That's our STEM program at Imhotep.
Moja, a Billy, tattoo, Harambe, 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 Harambe.